and welcome back to Crazy Awesome Journey. And yeah, it has always been crazy, and it's really been crazy the last couple of weeks because I live in Florida and we've had Hurricane Ian in the state. And if you're in Florida and you're in the cone of uncertainty at any given time, it's crazy. So yeah, you never know where those things are going until the very end. They have the mind of their own, you know. So what are we doing today? I found this recipe for blueberry muffins. And I made them for the first time the other day, and I said, wow, these are really super easy. I mean, like, I love the way that the recipe flowed. So I thought I'd share them with you, okay? And maybe we'll get to another recipe too. We'll see. Tune in to find out. All right. First of all, hey, I want to thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you for the new subscribers on Rumble. You tickled my heart. You really did. You just, you know, I'm so grateful. Thank you. Woo! And thanks for the Rumbles, by the way, guys, okay? I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time, and I really mean that. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to the muffins, doggone it. Let's go. So, the name of the muffins are To Die For Blueberry Muffins. I got them off of Allrecipies. You can look them up, or I'll give you a screenshot at the end of the video. And I thought they were pretty good. Other people said they probably were to die for. But you know, I got nothing, okay? I got nothing. All right, but yeah, they were really good, easy recipe, easy to follow. So what do we need? We need flour, sugar. I'm gonna run down the list because I don't know everything. Baking powder, salt, oil, egg, milk, and of course blueberries. And it has a crumb topping, which is going to be white sugar, all-purpose flour, cubed butter, and some cinnamon. Oh, I forgot to get that out. Better go do that. Okay, what do we have going on here? It says, I preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and I have a muffin tin with liners in it because, you know, it's easier than scraping later. Okay, then I'm going to whisk the flour, baking powder, and salt together. So what do we have here? 1.5 cups of flour. See, and the ADD person has already got everything set up here. 1.5. All right. Then we're going to do 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. What I liked about this recipe, it just kind of all flowed in order, which is perfect for me. All right. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Where are we? Baking powder. I always have to triple check because you know how we are. Aha! I remember from the last time. Aha, my little anti-clump measures. All right, here we go. Can you see that all right? I hope so. All right. Oh, look at that. Left some behind. Alright. I just don't like clumps of this stuff, you know? There's nothing more fun. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. Alright. Next. What did we just do? Baking powder. Thank gosh, it's right in front of me. Woo! Salt. A half a teaspoon of salt. Oh, sorry, that was loud, wasn't it? Loud for me. Alright, half a teaspoon of salt. So that is the dry, okay. Now did I get a whisk? No. No, I did not, because otherwise it would make me look too perfect. And Lord knows we're not having that. All right. All right, so that's our dry. That's a mess. Okay. All right, moving on over. Now we have, all right, look, I got some blueberries. I washed them all up. Okay. So I'm going to put an egg in here. Take this little booger because don't need that no more. So an egg. What am I looking at? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, hold on. 1/3 of a cup of oil. Yeah. Wow. Okay, 1/3. And 1/3 of a cup of milk. Go figure. I like it when things are, you know, one thing. I don't have to wash 100 things. Although, don't look at the table or what counter or whatever the heck this thing is. It says more if needed. So we'll leave you over here to mind your own business while we get back to you. Let me wash my hands. Ugh. All right. One egg. And that's it for the wet. See? Super simple. Shoot. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And that should give you a hint on hopefully what's the other half of this video. All right. I am making these. I'm making these muffins and the next ingredient, the next thing, because somebody did me a big favor. So it's a thank you. It is a thank you. And they should know who they are because they probably already have it by the time they see this video. All right, next. You know what? The heck with it. I already know that's a. I don't need anything else. I'm good. Good. All right. And this is why they said 4 more. I think it has to do more with, you know, your humidity. Now you would think that I'd be humid as heck here in the state of Florida, but it's October, so we've actually gotten some dry air thanks to our friend Ian. I'm going to just put a little bit more in there. Not much, though, I'll tell you. All right. I just want to make sure that all the ingredients are wet. You know, once I put the dry ingredient, I don't mess with it too much because I think they get tough or something. I don't know. At least that's what they say. I don't know. I've never mixed the heck out of it. So, but I am assuming so because of the gluten in the flour. All right. So then what we do, add these little juggers. Get rid of that. I'm just going to fold them in as to not damage the little precious blueberries. Now this has a crumb topping, which we'll be getting to in about 30 seconds. Don't count. Don't put your watches away, okay? No stop clocks. All right. Hey, I think I would have made it anyhow. Okay, 1/2 cup of white sugar. All right, 1/3 of a cup. Dang, this was wet. All right, so I need to get a different 1/3 of a cup because that was for wet ingredients. Got it. All right, 1/3 of a cup of flour on, off. Good enough. Okay, next. Butter and cinnamon. Okay, so I'm going to put the cinnamon in first. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Where are you? There you are. This is a 1. And this is a 1/2. Okay. All right. And I wanted to mix that up first. Where's that fork? The joy of ADD, right? It doesn't matter how much you think you're together. You're not together, all right? You kind of, it is what it is. You know what? Perfection is overrated. Unless you're a brain surgeon, and then it's pretty much required. All right, and the reason I want to put the cinnamon in there, because I'm putting the butter in next, so I'm going to cut that in. But, you know, I have it cold. Ugh. All right. There it is. It's already measured and cut and cubed for easy assimilation into the little teeny weeny bowl. All right, come on. Is it stirred up enough? Probably not. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? All right, so I kept it cold. I've chopped it up, kept it cold, so I can cut it in. And before I get my fingers too yucky, let's put this stuff in the pan. Now this says it makes 8 large muffins, and it says if using a 12-cup muffin pan, you'll have 4 empty cups, and add a tablespoon of water. Okay. Well, I found that if I fill it to my liking, it makes 12. So there you are. So there. I follow the recipes generally to a T. Now see, that's not bad. That's about what? You know, that's about right. I don't know, it's about right in my book, but you know, hey, you do you. Oops. Oh well. That's a little bit that's a hefty one. Hefty. Non-spons. All right. So, all I'm going to do, I like to use my fingers. Some people use pastry cutters or whatever, or a fork. Because I kept it in the fridge pretty cold, the warmth of my fingers warms it up just the right amount for me. So, now how long am I supposed to bake this? About 20-25 minutes at 400. So, plus or minus depending on your oven. You want it to be nice and crumbly, like sand. You should be able to pick it up and make a nice, like, ball out of it. See, now see that stuff, see, like that falls apart. See, that is not what you want. Okay, so this is about the texture I want. It kind of reminds me of wet sand, you know? See, now that makes a nice little ball. Alright, so what we're going to do is sprinkle on top. And pop these little babies in the oven. Ooh. These were pretty good, I have to admit. These were pretty good. And that's one of the reasons I kind of don't want to overfill my cups, because I have this topping to put on. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all this excess sugar because it'll only just burn on top of it. And once again, I don't feel like cleaning that up. And it could smoke. You know. Blotty, right? Do what you know, if it doesn't bother you, that's fine. But, you know, I kind of like it a little neat. Oh well, that went down below. Never to be seen again. Alright, well that's alright. Okay, they're going in the oven. Okay, into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at about 400. Or what does mine say? Oh, it's right on. See, I have it for 425, but I know my oven. So, timer, because let's not forget, start. There we go. All right. See you in 20 minutes. Ouch. Yeah, don't stick your finger in there. It's hot. All right, cancel that. I was distracted. Let's see if they look good. They look good. What do you think? This is why. Hold on. This is why I use these. That's decorative. It doesn't work. I need two. Whew. Now look at those bad boys. Oh my gosh, they look good. Oh, put the heat back. All right. See? Now that's it right there. I can't wait to try them for you. Off. I'll let them sit, I'll get them cooled, and then we'll try one. Okay, so the muffins are out, they're cooled, and here's an example of one of them. They look pretty good. I like it. They're pretty good. They have a nice crumb topping. Super easy, simple. Super easy, simple. All right, so one of the reasons I kind of brushed those crumbs off the top, off the pan, is because they tend to burn. And here's an example. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it will burn it a little bit. So brush the sugar off your pan. Don't let them burn. So let's see what the insides look like. What do you think? Hopefully that goat stays in. I think they look pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. I think the last batch I made was better. I'm going to be brutally honest because I think I left them in a little bit long. But it's also that crumb topping made it on the edge. So this is kind of like be a lesson to you, I guess, if you're going to make them. Try to keep that crumb topping away from the edge of the pan. Of course, it does make it kind of crispy and crunchy. But the rest of it's pretty darn good. I love blueberries, so. Yeah. I'm kind of tired, so I don't think I'm going to make it to the next thing I was going to make. But it will be on the next video. It has to do with my other favorite flavor. I have a lot of favorite flavors. I love lemons. Oh, they're just so fresh. But anyhow, look for the next video. It will have lemons in it. And until then, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your time. I'm still trying to figure out the Rumble platform. I don't even know what Rumbles are, but I appreciate them. I think they're kind of like likes. But yeah, you can find me on YouTube or Rumble, and hopefully we will get this channel really growing. Just a place to hang out. So until then, I wish you well, and thank you so much for your time. And see you on the next video.